we look at issues. I know, for instance, the homeless population that's been in Tujunga Wash for many years is mirrored along, the Arroyo Seco up in the northeast part of the city is mirrored. Might have mirrored times 100 downtown in Skid Row. We find it at Echo Park. We find this in Venice. And so when we look at problems like homelessness, that is felt around the city, and we're looking at ways that we can not just say we're not getting worse, but that we're actually doing better. Taking on homeless vets as the first population. We've cut that population in half in a year, from 6,500 to 3,500, and we're going to finish it off this year. And if we give the confidence to be able to do that, we can start looking at other homeless populations. Housing crisis, I'm sure people feel the pinch here, not as much as some other parts of town, but everywhere. You can't buy if you don't already own, and it's tough to rent. Just starting out with low wages. The cleanliness of the city, I think, is something I hear from everybody. There's too much dirtiness around. Next week, if you come to State of City, I can give you kind of a little bit of a preview. We're going to be talking about expanding a program to keep the city clean, which to me is kind of fundamental to who we are and what we do. Crime, last year, the lowest level since 1949, but we've seen violent crime spike up. And what are we going to do to quickly be on top of that? Christine moving over to work at Homeland Security, Public Safety involves an initiative where we're going to put a big emphasis on domestic violence because we saw that spike up in particular. And that leads to a cycle of violence that manifests in gang violence and other things on the street when there's violence in the home. So anyway, those are just kind of a few things that we're working on. And wanting to make this area more friendly to businesses has been, LA, this area in general. We're going to have the first cut in the city's gross receipts tax in over a decade for the next 3 years, year after year after year, and that's just a down payment on going further. So when we look at things like making this a place where you can get your entitlements faster, you can have lower business taxes, we hope that will lead to more jobs as well. So with that, what's on people's minds and what can we do? Yeah.
One of the big goals for Tierra del Sol, as I heard someone else in the room, I'm sorry.